Hello there guys, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Hunters video. Today I'm going to be going over my thoughts for the number of hunters in Star Wars Hunters for the launch of the game, the reasons for which will become clear very shortly. But before going into all of that, if you want to stay up to date with all things related to the game, then be sure to subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on so that you don't miss out on a single video. So at this moment in time we have 9 confirmed hunters for the launch of the game, with Arantal, Groz, Utuni, Jedi, Reeve, Imara Vex, Slingshot, Sentinel and Zaina. Whilst I think it's a very good start, I believe that more will be revealed closer to launch, and we already know about 1 or 2 others that are yet to be announced, which further backs up my belief that we'll be getting more than 9 at the launch of the game. Some of you may be confused as to how we already know about some other hunters, but if you cast your mind back to the other week when the Facebook ads got leaked, this team roster image came from it, which revealed a Rodian character called Scorer. Scorer hasn't been announced as of yet, but I'm fully expecting to see some kind of reveal over the coming weeks or months leading up to launch. Not only do we know about Scorer, but in this image that got leaked at the same time, we can see a Stormtrooper using a jump pack, similar to that of Battlefront 1 from DICE. We already have a Stormtrooper character with Sentinel, but I guess we'll potentially have a second with a Rocket Trooper. Again, they'll probably get revealed properly over the coming weeks or months, or they may end up being post-launch content, we just don't know yet. As of me recording this, we still don't know if you can only have one of each character appearing in one game. So can you have 2 Sentinels appearing on one team, or can you have a Sentinel versus another Sentinel in opposing teams? If you can't have that, then I think 9 hunters isn't enough for launch, as it only means that 1 hunter in each game will miss out due to them being 4 versus 4. It would also mean that there's not a huge amount of variety for each match. Sure, the teams can mix around a little bit, but at the end of the day it would almost always be the same 8 people in the game. Having an extra 3 or so hunters at launch, so a total of 12 hunters, would add even more variety to the teams and the overall game itself. I also think 9 is a bit of a weird number to launch with. Odd numbers for stuff like this always is a bit unsatisfying to see, but I just feel like even numbers make way more sense. So launch with 8, 10 or 12, not 7, 9 or 11. Not only that, but I think introducing more hunters as we get closer to launch can be quite fun for them to do, and it would further develop the setting of the game and the overall story, as well as generating even more hype for the game's launch. Star Wars Hunters has a huge opportunity to really draw people into this game with its story, whether that's creating a ton of lore for each skin, progressing the story via post-launch content, producing more cinematics and much more. With the game being based on a tournament with a variety of hunters with different backgrounds, it's very similar to that of Apex Legends. The team at Respawn Entertainment who work on Apex continue to put out great story content that continuously evolves the game and pushes the story forward. Hunters, like I've just been talking about, has a very similar opportunity, so I really do hope they take it, because it will keep a lot of people interested for longer if they do. So they're pretty much all the reasons why I think we'll get more hunters at launch, and if not, then we'll certainly be getting a lot more post-launch depending on how long their plans are. Let me know what type of hunters you'd like to see come to the game. I, for example, would love to see a Gamorrean guard who used to work for Jabba, for example. I think that would be really cool, and I think there's an interesting backstory there for that character. So let me know what you would like to see in the comments below. That is it from me though guys, thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.